6 million Jews murdered, not by accident, not by war, but by a government plan known as the Holocaust. When Adolf Hitler took power in 1933, he built a system of racism. Jews lost their jobs, their rights, even their citizenship. The Nazis didn't start with murder, they started with laws. Jews were forced into ghettos, crowded, filthy, starving neighborhoods, sealed off from the rest of society. Families trapped, dying slowly from hunger and disease. In 1941, the Nazi death squads called Einsatzgruppen followed the German army into Eastern Europe. They rounded up Jewish men, women, and children, marched them to forests, and shot them into mass graves. Over 1 million murdered this way. Then the Nazis decided shootings were too slow. They created what they called the final solution, the complete extermination of Jews across Europe. Jews were packed into cattle trains with no food or toilets. Days later, the doors opened, not to cities, but to death camps. Auschwitz, Treblinka, Sobibor, Belzec, Chełmno. When people arrived, guards separated families. Most were told they were going to take a shower. Instead, they were pushed into sealed rooms and poisoned with gas. Thousands died in minutes, their bodies burned in giant crematoria. Others were kept alive as slave workers, barely fed, brutally beaten. Many died from starvation, disease, exhaustion, or medical experiments. As Allied forces approached, the Nazis forced prisoners on death marches in freezing weather. Thousands collapsed and were shot on the roadside. By 1945, 6 million Jews were dead, not because of war, but because hatred was turned into policy. History's warning is clear. Never allow a government to dehumanize a people. For more interesting stories, kindly subscribe to our channel.